What's up, guys? Zach Calhoun, co-founder of CloudPano.com. Hope you're having a great day. In this video, we're going to talk about something called appointment setters, how to hire a person to help set appointments for demos and for your business. This is I would say, universal video. Anyone can use this. Obviously, we talk a lot about on this channel about virtual tours and how to use them as a service, but when it comes to hiring appointment setters, it's a pretty cool channel, and it can really boost some of your revenue and obviously your demos booked, of course. So how do you do it? What do you do? What is an appointment setter? What does that even mean? Well, it's somebody who all day, every day, what their goal is, what their job is to book appointments for you on your calendar. So they make calls, they do emails. It's their job to repeatedly and predictably book demos for you. So if you have a certain price, a repeatable and predictable price, you can close a certain amount of those demos you have booked. Therefore, you are going to have more success because you have more demos, means more sales, etc. It's kind of a simple math thing. So how much do I pay them per month, and then how many sales am I making because of it? So what's like the life cycle of hiring something like this? Well, number one, you need to be able to first book your own appointments. You have to be able to pick the phone up and get someone on the calendar. It's really important because if you don't actually know how to do it yourself, how are you going to teach somebody else or pay them to do it if you don't know how to do it yourself? You know, there's this idea that floats around that if I just hire somebody, they'll figure it out. But that's just not true. I've tried it both ways. Like, just go figure it out. And they're kind of like, what do I figure out? Right? Then they're kind of billing you hourly to figure out nothing. Once you know a repeatable process, you can hand over a document that is exactly what to do each day, every step of the journey. Make videos how to do it. Use loom.com to record your screen. Send those videos over, and the appointment setter or the person you hire will know exactly what to do. Okay? So, how do you have success with this, and how do you have success booking demos? Well, number one, the most important thing you need to do is you need to, if you can, call folks that are warmed up some. So what's that mean? On your list or on your database, you need to be sending some emails, like 2, 3, probably a third email, and warm folks up. Get them to know who you are, know your name, so that when you call them a few days later, they're somewhat aware. Even if they don't even answer the call, at least they're somewhat aware of you. And they're going to be clear and quick to either say, "Oh yeah, I'm interested," or "No, I'm not interested." Right? That's what you want. You want efficient calling taking place. So we do this in BTPS by sending out a lot of emails to a database, to a clean database at a certain sequence and at a certain amount per day, so that you can hit inboxes and warm folks up. And then once it's time, then you will have your appointment setter call said person or call that list. It's really important, and you'll notice how much more success you're going to have with a warmed up list. Now, couple important elements. We are learning so much about this internally about appointment setters and how it works and the whole process. And it's actually when you go back through a list a couple times, that's actually when you start to book appointments. And it's also really, really important to understand who you are targeting. What's the title of that person in that organization or within that niche? If you don't know and you guess incorrectly, you're going to send an appointment setter after a list of people that don't really care, or they can't help you anyways. Therefore, they're just not the right person. And therefore, you're not going to book any demos. So it's going to feel like, oh, well, this appointment setter is no good. He's not good at his job. The reality is like, if you give him a bad list, that's your fault, right? So you need to do the work. Do the stuff that doesn't scale at first so you can replicate and scale later, right? Really important. I mean, I can't stress enough about how important it is so that you're able to book your own demos first. And when you're doing that process, don't think, oh man, this is a drag. What you need to be thinking about is like, okay, cool, I'm figuring out the system, the repeatable process so I can hire someone to do it. And once you do that, things start to open up for you. Like, it's just, you figure the process out, you do it yourself, you validate how it works, you figure out the right title, the right person to talk to, and you hire someone to do that process. You document that journey, then you hire said person, and then you figure out if it's worth it at the end of a couple months later, etc. We have, I'm pretty rigorous about this. I want to know exactly the process. Some people on my team will say, you micromanage or whatever. Well, that's not true. I just want to know exactly what to do so that I can hand off good instructions. Because the quality of the output of people I hire is going to be based on the quality of my instructions. That's just the way it is. And even the idea, and you can argue with me if you'd like, but even high-level people with really bad instructions can not do a good job. So know that. So when you hire an appointment setter, and you can hire these people on websites, etc., give them a chance, test them out, see if you can listen to recordings, hear their voice. Also, try to avoid folks who just sound like they're from overseas, right? It's okay to be foreign. It's okay to be from overseas, but the reality is that business owners contextually get hit and hammered with really spammy, terrible call centers. So try to hire individuals, not call centers if you can, because someone who has an American sounding accent, sounds kind of redneck or sounds kind of California, it's going to get a better response, and they'll at least hear them out, right? And it's also over time you're going to refine the pitch. So if you have call recordings available, that's really, really helpful, and you can coach and teach and coach and teach. So there's a lot more I can go into that, but that's kind of the overall summary of just like the basics of how to hire an appointment setter, what to do, how to use them. So get one, go test this channel. Super powerful. We have a whole wireframe of how we do this in the BTPS program, but basically, they're super powerful. They can boost all conversion rates across the board when used the right way at the right times. Okay, so hopefully you should try one today. Give it a go, try it out. And of course, like and subscribe to this video, check out CloudPano, become a Pro Plus member, and watch the free webinar at virtualtourprofit.com. I'll see you there.